So what we have here is the VeChain price discovery mission about to take off, leaving from a platform, and we are absolutely smashing new all-time highs every single day over the course of the last 2 weeks. Things are starting to look really good. So in this video, what we're going to do is have a look at some potential areas that we could invest if we do get a pullback, and then some price targets and even a price prediction going forward. So if you are interested in finding out more, please smash that like button, make sure that you are subscribed, and let's crack on. So hello, welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to a new video. We're going to start off by just checking a look at the general market sentiment, and then we will do some price analysis on VeChain in both the USDT and the BTC pairings. I'm going to start off with a Bitcoin market dominance chart. You may have seen this on my Twitter, or if you watch my channel quite regularly, you will see this chart. Going back to 2017, this was the alt season when we had major parabolic growth. That's when you saw likes of XRP going from about 1 cent up to $3. We have still yet to see a major parabolic move yet, so that is what I am waiting for. If you look there, we will drop from 71% entire Bitcoin market dominance, and the Bitcoin dominance dropped all the way down to 35%. In my opinion, I think we're going to see a similar level to this coming up this time round. So currently we are just above support at 52.2%. The last time we was at 52% was on the 1st of April 2019. We bounced back up and we did not close below it. The last time we really closed below it was when we was on the rise back up from that last alt season. So you're talking August 2018, the last time was below that level. So in my opinion, if we do lose this level now, we're going to be into my retirement zone, because you will not believe how hard altcoins will bang, and things are starting to look really good. I can't see it's potentially going down to 35% again, but anywhere sub 40% will be absolutely astronomical. So now I'm just going to run over some of the key statistics for VeChain, and as you can see, look at that volume, massively up 225%, currently getting $6.8 billion worth of volume per 24 hours. That brings the market cap today, along with a price of 24 cents, at 15.5 billion, and we're currently ranked number 13. In my opinion, this will be a top 10 project once it gets up to there. It's not too far away. Let's just have a quick look actually. VeChain, we are currently at 13 here, 15 billion. So I mean, I think we definitely flip Dodge at some stage. Dodge will have a pullback, but yeah, I think VeChain is a lot better project than, for example, Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash. I'm not going to say Cardano. It's definitely better than Doge. So I think it's got a lot of room to grow once we do start pushing up, and I still think we are still quite undervalued in this price. If you're looking at the market cap, so I did say it's 15.5 billion. A double in price at 50 cents, which I think will happen over the course of the next few months, will take us to 30 billion, and that could just be the start of that major move. I've heard a lot of calls for $1. If it was $1, that would bring a market cap to around $65 billion. So markets, we are getting that massive volume, 6.8 billion. If you are looking to buy it, then personally I would recommend Binance. Probably the best exchange you're going to use. It's got the most liquidity, as you can see. It's getting 31% of the entire volume against USDT, and the BTC pairing's getting 6.8. Well, yeah, 6.8% there. So definitely, I would recommend Binance. If you're not on it, you'll find that link in the pinned comment and the description of this video. But as you can see, Binance is getting a lot of volume across multiple pairs there. It's also tradable for GBP now, so if you're in the UK, you can buy direct or sell direct into the British pound. So yeah, we have on KuCoin, Gate.io, Bitfinex, massive exchanges out here, Huobi, WazirX, Crypto.com. Anywhere you pretty much use, you can get hold of it. One key point, which we'll just take a look at, is the all-time highs, which we have just created. There it is, 27 cents, and then we did reject from that 7 hours ago. So let's jump into now some price analysis and have a look at some, see what's been going on, and have a look at a few key levels to target. So this is a weekly time frame. Let's get rid of that Fibonacci now. Tell you what, let's just start with a blank canvas. Weekly time frame, absolutely ridiculous, looking so good. What I want to do is mark up the all-time highs. There we go. So, well, it did it 20 yeah, just shy of 28 cent on Binance. This is a weekly time frame. Everything's looking good. The MACD currently in bullish territory. RSI is above the red line, which is the overbought line, but when it's in price discovery, you want that RSI to stay above that red line and keep getting overbought. So weekly time frame in general looking very, very good. The daily time frame, very, very similar scenario. If you zoom out on this, it's been absolutely massive. Let's just go back to this week here, which was December, and let's see how much growth we've got since then. So we'll take that from December up to the all-time highs, 2,444%. So if you bought back then, you'll be on a 24x by now. I actually bought my VeChain around here, September, October time. So my holdings are looking very, very tasty at the minute. So daily time frame looking bullish as hell. So to do the main price analysis this video, we're going to have to drop down into a 4-hour time frame and analyze a smaller move. So as you can see, RSI overbought. And then we have the MACD in bullish territory. We had a bullish cross on the 16th of April, which was yesterday. So let's have a look at this new move. So this was the latest move that we hit those highs at 18 cent. We retraced all the way down to 15 cent and then we've popped back up. So let's have a look at some key levels that we could invest using the Fibonacci retracement tool. So from the bottom of the move to the top. Whenever you're looking at a product that's done quite a significant rise, and when you're waiting for that rollover, you then look down toward these price targets to potentially look at areas to buy. In my opinion, I think, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a 50% retracement fib on. We'll add that on as well. Let's put that on. Yeah, we'll keep it at that. So far it's looking good. It looks like we are slightly rolling over on the 4-hour time frame. So you could, if you're looking to invest, target some buys down. Really, I mean, I look at the 382 level. I always look at that level because I think it's a key area. We've already wicked down to that twice, so that could be the area to buy. But if you're looking to buy, then I would consider any orders pretty much from 20 cent. I think 20 cent now is the new base level. I can't see us dropping below that, to be honest, so I'm going to mark it up. That is the base level. I think it's going to be some natural psychological support, and everybody will be thinking who've not bought in this, right, I want to buy, I don't want to buy at 28 cent, but I'm going to place some orders at 20 cent, and I think that might be the next major area of support. If you had a look on Binance and have a look at the order books, you will see a lot of orders stacked at 20 cent or even just below. So yeah, they are orders. If you're looking to place them, for example, if you have I don't know, you want to throw $1,000 at it or $100, break that down, place them at different orders all the way down here and limit buy orders, and then try and get an average for them orders. But things are looking good there. That is some buy zones anywhere from 23 cent all the way down to 20 cent. I think it could be good buys, unless we do get a major market shakeout, which we are still overdue. If you just look at BTC, we've not had a major market shakeout yet. That is just pretty much going sideways now. So VeChain, to be honest, has not had a major shakeout. If you look at that, there's been no major pullbacks. We've had waves on the way up. We've had selling points, but I mean, you could expect a 30-40% drop at some stage. But who knows, things are looking very bullish, so we could keep to push on. So that is some buy zones. In terms of price targets, I think the first major price target, let's just mark it up actually as all-time highs. So that's the all-time highs there. Looking forward for targets, I think the first major target is breaking above 30 cent. And then we can start to look at these Fibonacci extensions. I think people will have a lot of sell orders at 30 cent. Same as they've got levels buy orders at 20 cent. People look for nice round numbers. They're not going to think, oh, I'm going to sell at 31.9876. They're going to target them round numbers. So people will be selling there. Maybe even just below at 29.9. You might get quite a big a lot of sell orders there. But in terms of targets, I think these Fibonacci levels are next 31 and 35. And then my first major target is 50 cent, and I think that will happen over the course of the next, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks. I really think we can start to push up, like I said, unless we have a major general shakeout. But if we just look at that in terms of price, from current price up to there, you're talking 110%. It's a lot, but it's easily doable considering how much growth we've had already. So 50 cent is my first major target. Like I say in the beginning of the video, I've heard a lot of people calling for $1. It's looking more and more likely as we do start to progress. So that is the tether pair covered. Some buy zones, some sell zones on Fibonacci's, and first major target at 50 cent. Taking a look at the BTC pairings, Very similar scenario. Let's just drop back to the weekly time frame. I'm not too sure what the all-time high in Satoshi pairs is, because we've only got data back to July 18 here. So that was 339 sats. Currently, all-time high on here was 452 Satoshi. So that is the first major area to break through. Everything's looking bullish on that time frame. Daily, looking solid. So looking at the 4 hour, this is where we'll do predominantly most of the price analysis. RSI well overbought, up at 85%. MACD is now had that bullish crossover at, when was that? 16th of April again, so yesterday. So buy zones. Looking in Satoshis, we will target 379 Satoshis all the way down to 334. I think those are your key levels to look at if you're looking to buy. May even get a drop down to that level there. That could be a base level, same as 20 cent is a base level for VeChain in dollars. I think 300 Satoshis could be a nice baseline of people placing orders around that level to potentially scoop some up. So that is your buy zones there, anyway from 380 all the way down to 300 sats. You might be looking to pick some up at 300 if we do get a big shakeout. And first target to break through 500 sats. I think 500 sats is a nice round number, close to that extension of that negative 2.7 fib. And I think things can really start to push on. Ultimate target, what do you reckon? 1,000 Satoshis could happen? Let's have a look how far that's away. All depends what BTC does, really. I think this is very doable. 1,000 Satoshis is around 150% away. So, I mean, we could still be so early on this bull run. The Bitcoin market dominance is still a long way down to go, in my opinion. So, things could start to get hectic quite soon, and you might be worried to sell in case it keeps going on further up. But remember, taking profit is king. Do not get attached to your assets. Even though, in my opinion, VeChain is one of my favourite assets, I'm not going to hold any love towards it. I'm going to take my profit and buy something nice. So we are here to make money. Do not get wrapped in and get bloody emotionally attached to your investments. So that's going to do it for today's video. That is some general market sentiment, price analysis on the BTC and the USDT pairings of VeChain. If you are new to this channel, then please make sure that you do subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.